Firing circuits. Basically, there are three types of firing circuit used for thyristors, namely first, resistance firing circuit, second, resistance capacitance firing circuit, and third, UJT firing circuit. We study these three types of firing circuit in details. Resistance firing circuit. The figure shows the circuit diagram for firing the SCR using resistance, and figure B shows its waveform. The circuit shows resistance triggering of SCR where it is employed to drive the load from input AC supply. Resistance and diode combination circuit acts as gate control circuitry to switch the SCR in desired condition. So combination of resistance and diode will form the circuit to control the gate of SCR. As positive voltage applied, the SCR is forward biased and doesn't conduct until its gate current is more than minimum gate current of SCR. When the gate current is applied by varying the resistance R2 that is shown in figure on the right hand side, such that the gate current should be more than minimum value of gate current, the SCR is turned on, and hence the load current starts flowing through the SCR. The SCR remains on until the anode current is equal to holding current of the SCR, and it will switch off when the voltage applied is 0, so that the load current is also 0, as the SCR acts as an open switch. The diode protects the gate drive circuit from reverse gate voltage during negative half cycle of the input, and resistance R1 limits the current flowing through gate terminal, and its value is such that gate current should not exceed the maximum gate current. It is the simplest and economical type of triggering, but has few limitations of application due to its disadvantages. In this triggering, the triggering angle is limited to 90 degree only. So we can have a triggering that is alpha up to 90 degree only, is one of the shortcomings of resistance switching method, because the applied voltage is maximum at 90 degrees, so that the gate current has to reach minimum gate current value somewhere between 0 to 90 degrees. Second type of firing circuit is resistance capacitance or RC firing circuit. The figure shows the circuitry of RC firing circuits and its equivalent waveform. The limitations of resistance firing circuit, that was it can be triggered up to only 90 degrees, can be overcome by using RC triggering circuit, which provides the firing angle control from 0 to 180 degrees. By changing the phase and amplitude of gate current, large variation of firing angle is obtained using this circuit. So we can have a control from 0 degree to 180 degree by changing the phase and amplitude of gate current. Figure shows RC triggering circuit consisting of two diodes D1 D2 and RC network connected to turn on the SCR. By varying the variable resistance, triggering or firing angle is controlled in full positive half cycle of the input signal. During negative half cycle of input signal, capacitor charges with lower plate positive through diode D2 up to maximum voltage Vmax. This voltage remains at minus Vmax across the capacitor till the supply voltage attains zero crossing. During positive half cycle of the input supply, the SCR becomes forward bias and the capacitor starts charging through variable resistance to the triggering voltage value of SCR. When the capacitor charging voltage is equal to the gate triggering voltage, SCR is turned on and capacitor holds a small voltage. Therefore, the capacitor voltage is helpful for triggering the SCR even after 90 degrees of input waveform. So, the shortcoming in case of resistance firing circuit was it can be triggered up to 90 degree, which is overcome in case of RC firing circuit, and it is mainly possible with help of capacitor voltage for triggering of SCR even after 90 degrees of input waveform. In this, diode D1 prevents negative voltage between gate and cathode during negative half cycle of the input through diode D2. Third is UJT firing circuit. Figure A shows the circuitry of UJT firing circuit and figure B shows its equivalent waveform. It is the most common method of triggering the SCR because the prolonged pulses at the gate using resistance and resistance capacitance triggering methods cause more power dissipation at the gate. So by using unijunction transistor, that is UJT, as a triggering device, the power losses is limited as it produces a train of pulses. So the shortcomings of resistance and resistance capacitor firing circuit is that due to the passive elements there is lot of power losses, that is power is being dissipated, that can be overcome using UJT as triggering device. The RC network is connected to emitter terminal of UJT, which forms the timing circuit. The capacitor is fixed while resistance is variable, and hence charging rate of capacitor depends upon this variable resistance, means that the controlling of RC time constant. When the voltage is applied, the capacitor starts charging through variable resistance. By varying the resistance value, voltage across the capacitor gets varied. Once the capacitor voltage is equal to peak value of UJT, it starts conducting and hence produce a pulses output till voltage across capacitor equals to the value of voltage VV of the UJT. This process repeats and produces a train of pulses at base terminal 1. The pulse output at base terminal 1 is used to turn on the SCR at predetermined time intervals.